such an asshole.
I put Tilly Cripwell in the title because I want her name searchable and I want her remembered publicly for this. Now, if it turns out, I haven't read the article, only just got the very initial gist of it yet. If it turns out she isn't some nanny Nazi do-gooder spinster type, and there might be actual real concern about the state of this statue, fine. Otherwise, I'm just so sick of miserable women saying everyone has to be as miserable as me. I'm so sick and tired of you hate-filled feminist assholes. You men are doing something bad and that's wrong. And that, shut the fuck up. And you want to be the spinster lady, you're 23 years old. And again, I could be completely wrong. There could be some legitimate concern, but I'm going to say there's a 90% chance when we look into Tilly Cripwell, she's just a miserable bitch. She's just a not fun pain in the ass. Like, at 23. And then look up what's she known for. Oh, she's known for making it so men don't have fun. Women might even have fun. There is this segment of people, but it skews women, typically middle-aged spinsters who pissed away their youth, who just don't want the rest of you to have fun. Wasn't it Heinlein? He was describing, I believe it was Puritans, but his quote has since been bastardized to fit whatever you're talking about. But something like, the most horrible thing imaginable in the mind of a Puritan Christian is that somewhere, someone out there is having fun. And you could very appropriately put in spinsters. And I'm going to bet, could be wrong, Tilly Cripple could be an engineering major who just like, I just really want to make sure the statue stays there forever. But I'm going to bet she's one of them Puritan types. So the client writes, hello, Mr. Cleary. I bring you news from the ancient home of the Clarys, Ireland. Well, one very, very far off. Otherwise, apparently it is Spain and Norway or Sweden. And not just any news, the BBC News. So this isn't even the Telegraph or the Daily Mail. Like, this is actually probably happening. There are many statues in the world that people touch for good luck. There is one such statue in Dublin. I leave you with the article and let you rant. Here it is. Molly Malone statue violated by groping. And it's the statue of a very good-looking gal. And she got her cleavage out. And surprise, I don't know if you knew this about bronze. I don't know why I know about bronze, but it has to be polished. Otherwise, it stains into a nice darker kind of copper color. And you could see people are touching her boobs for good luck. Oh, my God, let's put an end to it right now, huh, Tilly? Tilly Magoo. Dublin's Molly Malone statue should be protected to prevent members of the public from violating it by groping the sculpture's breast, the campaigner has said. Tilly Cripwell. Let's look her up. I held off now. Tilly Cripwell. Okay, there's a singer. I don't think that's... Oh, wait, it is. Tilly Cripwell, I guess it is a singer. Dublin today, although, now in defense of all Tilly Cripwells everywhere, this could be... Tilly is a common name and Cripwell might be a common. Here's the Instagram, 2,400 followers. It's very important to me. I just saw that. Tilly Cripwell, leave Molly alone, hashtag. Oh, fuck off, lady. Just fuck off. She looks like a yeah, there she is. She's panhandling. Are you the next Sinead O'Connor? Are you the next Sinead O'Connor, lady? You know how that ended for her? Yeah, there's a woman filled with hate and no fun. Good luck to you, sweetheart. Dude, I almost want to fly to Ireland just to put my hands on good old Molly. Well endowed Molly, there she is. How did I know? I didn't know that there was actually historical accuracy to that. Look at this worthless human being. Oh my God. People are for what is it? Okay, I know barely Irish descendant. But for those of you actually in Ireland, is it like good old luck? Like, I said hi to Molly on the way back. It's a nice little loved culture thing. The 23-year-old student said she has witnessed disgusting behavior at the statue many times while busking besides it in recent years. Oh, busking. Okay. Student, huh? What are you studying, sweetheart? Dublin City Council has said it is considering the campaigners' call to repair the discolored statue. No, don't discolor it. That's the charm. Leave it. It shows, hey, some of us haven't had our balls cut off by the feminist bitches in our country yet. Hey, we're kind of fun. Hey, did you give old Molly a pat? Did it bring good luck to you? Hey, let me ask the Irish or Dublin City Council. I know you're probably all a bunch of. Are you going to kowtow to this bitch? You going to kowtow to this miserable person? You going to take everybody's fun away? What kind of mind is that? Oh, we got to get rid of the Blarney Stone and raise it onto a higher plinth. Yep. You know what? That might be a line. That might be a hill I'd die on. If I was in Dublin, I was actually proud of my country, whatever. And depending how long the statue had been there, I would be like, yep, we're gonna blockade the cops or the police or whatever. Like, no, you're not tearing this down. You're not putting it on a higher plinth. What I probably would do is like, okay, put that one up. Then I'd have the exact same statue made. And I'd be on private property, like pat her on the old biddies. Go on right there. That's what she's there for. She'll bring you good luck. She doesn't mind. The council has also confirmed it is in the process of asking tourist companies to deter their customers from touching the statue. Fuck you. Ms. Cripwell said the groping of the sculpture's breast by passersby and some tourists sets a really bad example to younger generations. Oh, shut up. It triggered me so much. There you go. I just had to put a stop to it. She told BBC's Good Morning Ulster programming. The fact this icon is immortalized in a statue but reduced to her breast just seems wrong. Who was Molly Malone? Molly Malone statue was erected 37 years ago in tribute to legendary Dublin woman who sold shellfish in the streets of the Irish capital. Okay, 37 years. What was that, 80s? It's not clear if the character is based on real or fictional person, but the figure of Molly Malone is going to represent part of Dublin's working class community. Do you think the working class community, unlike this pampered little spoiled bitch who's probably living off of government mommy and daddy's dime to major in music and then goes busking? She was also the subject of a traditional folk song, which tells the story of a fishmonger's daughter who sold cockles and mussels from a wheelbarrow. According to the colorful lyrics, Molly died of a fever, but then returned as a ghost, still wheeling her wheelbarrow through the city streets. This is what many public artworks of Dublin are popularly referred to by rhyming nicknames. And for years, Molly Malone's statue was known as the tart with the cart. There we go. All right, come on. Oh, no. I'm whatever, Tilly Magoo, whatever her last name is. Guys, don't all line up to marry this woman, okay? Seriously, don't line up to marry her. The line is going to go out. You'll never get a chance to go out on the date. Her dating book is book solid. The statue was first erected in Dublin's Grafton Street in 1988, created by the renowned bronze sculptor Jean Reinhardt. It was later moved to nearby St. Andrew Street to accommodate the construction of a tram line. Ms. Cripwell studies at Trinity College in Dublin, accepts that many people think they're doing nothing wrong because it's just a statue. But she says the groping annoys her. Oh, everybody stop. The whole world stop. A privileged bitch from Dublin is upset. It annoys her. She's getting exactly what she wants. She wants news. Annoys her because the sculpture is one of the few representations of women in Irish culture. Are you kidding me? I bet you if I go through Irish culture, there's other women represented. You can imagine the stag does that come along, and it's actually just disgusting behavior, no matter what kind of object or person you're dealing with. The statue is already on a small plinth, but Ms. Cripwell wants it raised higher to encourage respect and prevent people from clamoring over the statue so easily. It's been there for 40 years almost. Doesn't seem to cause any problems so far. Oh, but here comes a self-important asshole. She points out that the statues of male figures in Dublin are all on high platforms reflecting their status. I don't think it's that they're all on high platforms. I think it's just, hey, they put it. Jesus. Imagine that. You're going around. I wouldn't have even noticed. You're walking around like, hey, they're on higher platforms. Well, okay, take them down off the platforms. And maybe their junk gets grabbed. And maybe there's a nice shiny spot by their crotch. You're like, all right, yeah. What inhuman, joyless creature, not humans, joyless creatures. The campaigner acknowledged that she's asking for alterations to be made to an artwork that has become a Dublin landmark, but she argued change is necessary. She already been violated, and that's shown in the gold discoloration of her breasts. So the original statue is not the same as it was. Actually, if I recall correctly, that was the original color, and it's essentially being polished. Miss Cripwell is also lobbying for the whole scripture to be repantinated so that her breasts aren't different color than the rest of her. Dublin City Council spokesman told the BBC News NI the request for repantination. Oh, Pantina. Okay, I see that's the name. Repantination and securing the plinth is being considered, and they are awaiting cost quotations. The full report would be made of the council's strategic policy committee. Dude, wasting all that time. Here, an urban myth has emerged over the years which claims that touching the statue's breast will somehow bring good luck. Can't have that, huh, sweetheart? How dare you men have your fun? Male behavior is gross and disgusting. Dude, these are the types that want to criminalize normal male behavior. They do. So that if it's criminal, then we could prosecute them. Then I could get money, and then I could continue being this insufferable victim, and I don't have to get a job. Did I summarize it all? Just the herpes. What was it? Not Spencer's is easy cake. What? There's herpes and prudes. That's it, prudes. There's a reason they had terms for it. Here they are. They're among us. It is a myth that has been perpetuated by some tourist companies, a practice that Ms. Cripwell wants the Dublin City Council to clamp down on. One example of this was still visible on a Spain-based tourism website, Via Bam, on Tuesday morning. In a feature about the statue, the website said, you know what y'all should do? You should wait till whatever her name is, Tilly is performing, and you get a bunch of guys going in and you just give her a good old, not Tilly, I'm talking the statue. Give the statue a good old rub. Say hi to Molly. Pose. Get her all pissed off. In a feature, maybe feel her ass a little bit. Move on to the ass. In a feature about the statue, the website read, they say that if you take a photo with her while touching her breast, you will return to visit the city. By the way, women, this is one of your team. I know you girls, well, not all girls are like that. You're right, but everyone who does it is a girl, right? I don't see guys getting upset. Oh my God, that's inappropriate. It's you. Can you go police your own, please? And then you know what's going to be funny? The tourist groups, right? The ones who bring tourists into that area, and now they won't be able to do it anymore, huh? So then, you won't be getting as much money in the past. I mean, it's not going to be night and day difference, but we used to go to that statue. We used to all go to the bar. Not anymore, though. Oh, why? There was this spinster, 23-year-old prude, who didn't approve of men having fun. I bet you women had fun too. I guarantee if I went on the internet and I searched Molly Malone statue pic, I bet you there'd be a picture or two of a girl's copping a feel. And it seems to work as it is one of the most sought after and photographed monuments in Dublin. Okay, maybe it's a little bit more than a little bit of traffic. When contacted by the BBC News NI, Via Bam spokesperson said the article was written a couple years ago and it was never our intention to offend anyone. If I was Via Bam, por favor, listen to me. Tell them, yeah, no, we're not taking it down. We like that. We're going to continue doing it. That's why, and one of the many reasons we go there. We're totally unaware of this campaign and we have absolutely no problem removing it. Oh, they collapsed. They caved. Guys, you could just tell this bitch to fuck off. Everyone just go there. Keep on running. Now watch. It gets to the point you're going to be sent to jail for what would it be? Graffiti? Destruction of private property. What are we gonna? We're gonna go to jail because you copped the feel of a bronze statue. They would love it. They would love it. And if you don't stop her now, what next? What next? Cripwell says she wants tourist firms to actively deter their customers from touching the Molly Malone statue. By what authority? But several tourists, both male and female, were photographed by news agencies as they touched the statue during the St. Patrick's Day fest. So women are having fun too. The campaigner said the sculpture's allegedly busty dress was viewed as a green card for this behavior. She added the practice is also popular in other European tourist sites, including the statue of Shakespeare's Juliet in Verona. Oh no. Is that gonna be your point and purpose in life, sweetheart? You're gonna travel the globe, making sure nobody pats an ass of a statue? Truly, what a worthless human being you are. What a fucking joke. Good Lord. Let's go to the super chats if we got any. I'm going on with Vlad Elkimson. Whoa, dang. Luell, $100. Cappy, hey, Tipsy or Tilly, and all your busking, do you make 100? What is it? Irish punts? Is it because is Ireland on the euro now? Ireland currency. Euro, you're on the euro. Okay, so it's like 90 euro. Do you make 90 euro when you play your I hate the men and I'm the oppressed? Oh, we hate the British. Whatever shit songs you sing. Do you make 100? Look at that, just like that. You see what happened there, sweetheart? Look at that. 100 bucks. Pow! Cappy, keep being the dad most of us never had. No problem, I will. Let me know if you ever make it to Miami Beach. Miami Beach, not South Beach. Miami Beach is different than South Beach, I'd imagine. If I do, it's not uncommon. I don't see Cheech and Chong down there, fresh and fit. But thank you very much for the $100. Make it doc, $5. Just passed an old man 70s with a boat on the freeway. Rolled my window, said, put on flashers. He says he doesn't have jumper cables. Dude, these boomers, they're not even aware of how bad they are, even in their present day behavior. Forget their track record. They're just out here. I mean, Nevada, there's a lot of Las Vegas, a lot of retired old men, and they just they're like, you're dangerous. You almost caused an accident. They're unaware. And a boat. Look, shall we practice stoicism? Let us practice stoicism. They would always say, let us bow our heads in prayer. I got a better idea. Let us practice stoicism. Dear God, we like just the simplest of things, but you'll never give it to us because you're a prick if you exist. Otherwise, you don't. And this has been a big fucking shit show. So instead of prayer, let us practice stoicism. That guy is driving a boat dangerously. How much you want to bet he doesn't do the basic maintenance on the boat and is going to get in an accident, either transporting his boat or actually being in the boat, and is going to get stranded because he didn't maintain the basics of the boat. Like, especially if he's in salt water, like the salt where he's got to clean out all the pipes and all that and make sure the salt doesn't get it. Does he know to do that? The chances are he does not. Let him be, man. Let him 70s. Let him get injured. I can do it myself. Let him do it. Emmanuel, $2. Man, aren't women wonderful, guy? Dude, and of course it's not all women. I'll defend. A lot of women are having fun with this too. I'm glad I put the name in. Your name should be searchable, lady. It should be searchable for what you are. And I'd say you should be ashamed of yourself and back off and know this is your business, but try telling a Nazi not to invade another country. I mean, you think you're entitled to tell everybody what to do. So I'm not going to bother explaining against your fascist ideology why you shouldn't be sticking your nose in where it doesn't belong. You're mentally ill. You think that you got a right to do this. I want this to be proof for the whole world to see of a classical anti-fun, that Heinlein quote, Puritan Christian guy with a funny mustache type of behavior. I don't like you having fun, and I'm going to put an end to it because I feel that way. I mean, you have the freedom. I don't know. Do you have the freedom of speech in Ireland? I presume you do. you could say the dumbest fucking shit. But here in the United States, we could say that's the dumbest fucking shit. All right, that's it. Link below. The Book of Numbers, Analyzing the RI in the Pursuit of Women. This is an extreme example. But you watch. They don't like you. There's a group of gals out there. They do not like you boys having fun, especially if it involves women, even if it's a statue of a woman. They really don't like it when you have your fun. And if it involves women, they are going to make it increasing amounts more and more criminalized. Like what? France, you can't wolf whistle. Is it the United Kingdom you get busted for staring too long? Right? This is the mindset where you start getting Orwellian fascist rules and laws. And just watch where this goes. Watch where this goes. All right. See you guys later, Toodles.